everybody. If you have missed a few videos or if you're brand new, you're going to want to go back and watch the last 2 or 3. We've been talking about building an environment that is safe for difficult conversations and meaningful communication to take place. And so I hope you have been spending lots of days now watching for the people in your life to do things right and making the effort to tell them that you've noticed. And then I hope you took the step to watch for other people's bids for connection and affection and communication and taking the time and the effort to respond to those things, and that you're tuning towards the people in your life and not away from the people in your life, and that you're deciding to make those things habits in your life moving forward. Doing those things and other small acts of life are what build up our emotional bank accounts, and that's what we need to draw on when we move into having difficult conversations or discussing problems or differences in who we are as people. And so it's important to do that ongoing so that it's there to draw on when you need it. The next thing I want to talk about is the importance of setting ground rules for difficult conversations and or fighting fair if it turns into a fight. Couples fight, children and parents fight, people at work have disagreements, and that's okay as long as it's done respectfully while following important ground rules. It's going to serve to improve and build your relationship, not break it down. Of course, it's important to set these ground rules when things are going well and not when you're in the middle of an argument. And again, it's one of those things that's going to feel uncomfortable and the other person might resist it. If you haven't been having good communication, if things aren't feeling safe, it's not going to be an easy conversation, and you might need to have a coaching session or see a therapist or have someone else help you do it. But in general, the important ground rules to set for fair fighting or difficult conversations are that, number one, you're not going to let things stack up until you blow your top. That you're going to address things as they come up at the first safe time to do so. Number two, you're going to address things one at a time, one concern, issue, or problem at a time. Let there be a solution before you move on to the next one. Number three, you need to leave the past in the past. Don't be bringing up what happened last year, 3 years ago, or 10 years ago. You're just going to push the person into defensive mode, and once someone goes into fight or flight, they can no longer hear what you're saying. They're just in a mode of protecting themselves and defending themselves. So leave the past in the past. Absolutely no name calling, not saying you're acting like a child, not calling them by their mother's name or some friend that hurt them if that carries meaning, not calling them stupid or implying that they're stupid. It absolutely has to be out of bounds and unacceptable. Absolutely no sarcasm or belittling, and no passive aggressive statements or gestures. It doesn't help. Again, you're just going to push the person into being defensive, and you may as well be done because they can't hear you if they're fighting to defend themselves. It's important that you do those things and anything else that really matters in your relationship or you notice, and bring it up that it hurts you when you're in a good time. And possibly the most important thing is that you need to pay attention to your own body when you're having difficult conversations. If your heart rate starts to go up, if you're hyperventilating or you're holding your breath, or you feel yourself starting to become overly upset, anxious, or panicky, it's important to take a break. And it's also vitally important that when someone is trying to take a break, that you do not pursue. And that's something that needs to be set up ahead of time. If someone needs a break, you need to let them have it and then go at it again when people are feeling safe. So that's the next tough thing I want you to do, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.